gentlemen. I'm Alex Fleming. This is the Magic Perspective. I have a guest with me today because Mr. Wilson is busy on this Sunday. I want to say hello, ladies and gentlemen, to Nathaniel Moretto. He's going to be joining me today as the Magic on Game 13 is going to be playing the Washington Wizards. Now, if you don't know anything about Washington, you need to pay attention. Don't let the record fool you. This team is dangerous. They have 6 players who are averaging double figures, and their main man, Bradley Beal, is almost a 30-point scorer and their leader in assists. What's your thoughts about this team?
Well, I think everything starts if you have to slow down Bradley Beal. Once you slow him down, they'll have to find different ways to use their offense. I mean, once you slow him down, everything gets much easier from that point on.
Now, this team has shot 346 three-pointers already. They're around the average when it comes to that, but they're pulling down rebounds as well. 43 rebounds a game with a team that likes to score equals problems. No Jonathan Isaac tonight, so the defense has to be on point. Aminu will be taking his spot. Transition buckets is going to be key. In the pregame, Coach Clifford mentioned how they need to slow down this offense. But with Hachimura, with Bertans, and of course with Beal being the issue and playing like the all-star that he is, they're going to have to find a way to capitalize on opportunities.
Yep. No, and transition defense is going to be huge because the Wizards really want to make it like a shootout. They want to go back and forth, just keep on shooting. They've scored over 130 points in their last 2 games. Something like that. You know, the Magic have a really good defense, so it's going to be interesting to see what they do to try and slow them down.
If there is a hole in this Washington Wizards team, it would be on the defensive area. They like to run. They're looking to score points and they're distributing the ball. For some reason, they have good synchronicity amongst each other, and this is missing Mahinmi and John Wall. So, if the Magic are going to find a weakness in this team, it's going to be transition buckets and making sure that they play defense on the defensive end. This is going to be a full 48 minutes where the Magic have to A, play defense, B, keep the level of intensity up, and C, capitalize on opportunities. Now, I'll be back for halftime. I want to thank you for tuning in. Paul Hollywood Edwards, please get better. We miss you. Thinking of you. This is the Magic Perspective. See you at halftime. We're out. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Magic Perspective. I'm Alex Fleming. This is Mr. Nathaniel Moretto, and it's halftime. Magic are up 61-52. Now, they have more rebounds and more assists, but the assist battle is pretty much tied. The Magic have 4 players in double figures. However, DJ Augustine went down with a nasty fall. Hasn't been an update yet. When there is one, I will keep you updated. Mr. Moretto, what have you seen in this game?
Well, Fultz has been on fire. He's 6 of 6, including 2 3-pointers he's made. He's been efficient. He's given him a boost. Vucevic is close to a double-double. He's got 15 points and 8 rebounds. Offensively, they've been playing really well. They've outshooting him from the 3-point line, which is really good. And so if they can keep this going, I mean, they may pull away with the win.
I've noticed that they're keeping Washington out of the paint. Yes, they're shooting from outside and from the perimeter, but whenever they try to establish themselves down low, Magic aren't having it. The defense down low is on point. And watch for the turnovers in this game. Magic have already caused 5 turnovers from the Washington Wizards. Beal's Beal. He's doing his thing. He's the only player for the Washington Wizards in double figures. He has 13. But overall, the Magic look great tonight. What do you expect in the second half?
More of the same. We'll see if Fultz can keep on playing like he's playing. Defensively, if Beal's the only one that's having a good night, I mean, that's good for them. If it's just him, they're going to be just fine defensively.
One thing I would say keep an eye out for, this guy, Moritz Wagner, Michigan alum. He's got 7 points. 1 for 2 from the 3-point line, so he's shooting 50%. He's a big body. I expect them to try to establish something down low, so that way that opens up shots for Isaiah Thomas and Beal in the second half. Listen, this has been great. We'll be back to see you after post-game. Plus, we got analysis and some interviews for Mr. Moretto and myself, Alex Fleming. This has been the Magic Perspective. We're out. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Magic Perspective. I'm Alex Fleming. This is Nathaniel Moretto. Man, ended up being a shootout.
Yeah.
Magic pulled this one out 125-121. Washington, Bradley Beal, 34 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds. He's nasty. However, the Magic shot quite well, not only from the 3-point line, but second chance points. Key to this game, once again, not only rebounds, but the free throw line.
Yeah, their offense was struggling, but since they started getting to the free throw line a lot more, they've been scoring a lot more points. In 3 straight games, they've scored over 110 points. And their defense didn't even play that bad. You know, Beal just made a bunch of good shots, and all of a sudden they went from being down as many 15 to where it was a 1-point game before the Magic reeled off 4 straight points and put it away.
Briefly speaking to Bradley Beal, I asked him, where's his game? What's the chi like? And he's locked in. Expect Bradley Beal to keep putting up numbers because that's the type of player he is. Once Washington gets healthy, they can probably make some noise in the East. But moving on inside of the East, the Magic are on a 4-game road trip. Their next game is Wednesday, so they get time to heal. Augustine's hands seem to be doing a little bit better. MCW sprained.
Oh yeah,
Strained hip. So they have until Wednesday until they got to face the defending champion Toronto Raptors. Vucevic was the leading scorer in this game, and that's to be expected. But Markelle Fultz, he showed us a side tonight that he hasn't showed us all year. He was ultra aggressive.
Oh, it's the best game he's played all year. He had a career high in points with 19, and that big play at the end where he got the steal to get pretty much the game-winning dunk, put it away. I mean, that was just a microcosm of the way he played today.
This arena roared with emotion after seeing the way that he got the steal, impacted on the dunk. You could tell that he was focused. He is a key piece to how the Magic rotates. No Jonathan Isaac. He might be back for the Toronto game. We won't be back until it's almost...
They play the Raptors again the following Friday after Thanksgiving.
Thank you for that. So we won't be back until December 1st. For Nathaniel Marrero, Alex Fleming, this has been the Magic Perspective. Tune in and check out the interviews on YouTube. Peace.